welcome to my kitchen again. Tonight we're going to make one of my favorite dinners. It's a variation of some Thai food. My wife and I, we've been eating Thai food since before we got married. We're originally from up in New Hampshire, so there was a place in Merrimack, New Hampshire called Bangkok Cuisine, and the owner, Mal Wolf, used to run cooking classes. And we attended those. That was one of the first things we did after we got married. But we had been eating there for over a year before we got married. And there's a lot of things we just absolutely love about it. Mal's cooking class gave us a lot of recipes, but she also taught us how to improvise and make things our own. So I'm going to make you a simple chicken dish. It's going to use, typically I would use Sambal Olek. Don't happen to have that, so we're going to use chili garlic sauce. It's a good alternative. Tastes exactly the same. Doesn't have the gold label. So it's a quick, easy meal. Come on over here to the prep area. I'll show you the parts, and I got some rice over in the rice cooker, so we'll show you the whole thing in about 15 minutes. We got the makings of a nice little chicken dinner. We have some tomatoes, some button mushrooms, a little bit of white onion, chicken. Chicken's almost frozen right now. We want that so we can cut it nice and thin. Some carrots. Because we're doing Thai, we're not using soy sauce. We're using fish sauce. We are going to use Hoisin Sauce because I'm making this my own. And then Mal would have had me use Sambal Olek. That wasn't in the stores right now. Don't know why here after COVID it's not there. Guessing there's a supply chain issue. But I'm using, we call it rooster sauce, even though it's from Vietnam, not Thailand. So let me turn this into the pieces we need to make our meal. The rice timer says we got 11 minutes. It is time to get this show on the road. We're gonna take the stove up to a number 8 on this thing and let it heat up for a minute. Now, normally never recommend having wood near a stove, but this is an induction stove, so that doesn't get hot. So should have used a different material, but you know, if you have a non-induction stove, this uses magnets to heat things up. So even though that pan's going to get rip-roaring hot, I can put my hand here. It's not going to happen. You can see it's already 196, 235. Over here where my hand is, it's about 100 because I had the oven on earlier. I'll let this heat up. Now the order here is going to be important because actually the chicken cooks pretty darn fast. The longest things we're going to have here is actually going to be the carrots and the mushrooms. So once this oil gets up to temperature, 300 for the pan. So this is not the world's. One thing we like about induction is if you warp your pan, it still works just fine. So right now we're going to take the carrots, throw them in. You can see they're already sizzling. Almost all the benefits of a gas stove without the $1,000 install fee. And we're going to take up and going up to 9 on that. It's only 3 mushrooms, looks like a lot here, but wife's out of town visiting her mom, so I get to put in as many as I like. coated it. See over here, not hot. That's hot. That's what we like about induction. Works like gas, but it's electric. Now, I do want the meat I want to get a little color on this meat before putting it in now. Alright. We're in a race against the rice right now. Rice says 6 minutes. I think this rice is going to be done first. And we're bumping it up to high because I want to have a chance here. Alright. Spare the camera. And now we're looking for any undercooked meat, making sure it makes contact. And now we're going to add the tomatoes. I want those to cook down a lot. And I'm going to add the onions in now also. This way. And a little bit. At this point in time, I'm actually going to start adding the, I wish they had a different fish sauce so I could just pour out. I'm shooting for like a tablespoon here. One of the things adding the fish sauce is going to do is going to make everything cook a little more evenly because there's now going to be some liquid in there that's hot. I'm not going to let it brown, but it's going to be there. Let most of that, I'm going to get rid of this because I have raw chicken on it. Getting a fresh plate. When this is mostly cooked off, I'm going to add the hoisin sauce. I want those tomatoes to get a little softer. If I can find any Asian eggplant, I'll be doing a ginger eggplant and tomatoes dish shortly. I don't know why they're not in season. Should still be here. I mean, we've got another couple eggplants in our garden, just none of the Asian ones. Now this is hoisin sauce from the Asian market. Very different from hoisin sauce you're going to get at the U.S. grocery store. Oop. We actually may tomatoes aren't going to be where I want them to be. And now I'm going to add 1, 2, because I like very spicy. If you're not into insanely spicy, don't add 2. That's all I'm going to say. Don't add 2 if you don't like really spicy. If you taste it and you think it's a little too spicy, add a little brown sugar. If you've done something wild and crazy and you basically put a little too much in, take about this much brown sugar, toss it in, it'll offset things. And if that's not enough brown sugar, add more. It's not supposed to be a sweet dish, but a little sweetness does help. And I want a little bit more liquid in here, and I'm going to add, it beat me. The rice cooker wins. All right, time to plate this puppy. Okay, I'll put that aside. Now this is hot because it was a pan on it. I'm going to put this here. Alright, and here I'm using Calrose rice. It is my favorite. I discovered it when I was trying to find an alternative to Bamba rice for paella. And because the stores didn't have it during COVID, and they had this. And it works well with everything. I think it actually works better than Thai homali rice. And don't tell Mal I said that, because she'll hurt me. She'll find me and hurt me. All right. All right. So there you have it. We'll make this look a little better. There you go. That is my version of Thai chicken. It is a little bit of a fusion with the tomatoes, and I absolutely love it. Nice thick sauce. Go to your Asian markets, get the good hoisin sauce. The stuff from the grocery store just isn't the same, won't do the job. And while you're at the Asian store, pick up a 100-pack of chopsticks. They're like $3. So have fun. I'd say bon appetit, but you know, this is Thai and I don't know how to say that in Thai. So bon appetit.